In the As You Learn gradebook, setup is everything. In this video, I want to go over simple weighted mean of grades. In this example, a student has scored 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10, and 90 out of 100. And these are the corresponding percentages for those individual items. For simple weighted mean, how it calculates, it adds the scores, 7 plus 8 plus 90, for a total of 105. 105 out of a possible 120 points gives you a percentage of 87.5. So now I'm in As You Learn, and I want to check the As You Learn gradebook setup. Up here at the top, I click the grades link. By default, you typically are in the grader report. If you click the arrow, under Setup, look for Gradebook Setup. This is where you pick your aggregations. So up here at the top, I see my course number. There's an edit. I'm going to go to Edit Settings. So here's the default simple weighted mean of grades. If I wanted to change it, we do have others available. I wanted to point out this item, exclude empty grades. What does that mean? Typically, we recommend that exclude empty grades is checked, especially at the start of the semester. What it does is it allows you to keep more of a running total. Let's say, for example, you have 1,000 points possible within your course, but early on, students maybe have only completed up to 70 or 50 points out of the course. So rather than say you have 50 out of 1,000, it would say you have 50 out of 50. It's early on, we haven't gotten to those things yet. Basically, exclude empty grades means ignore things I haven't graded yet. Up here at the top, you'll notice Add Grade Item. There may be things that you did within a class, but not within As You Learn, and you want to enter those grades in the gradebook. You can add a grade item. You can also add categories, and categories are similar to folders. It's a way to group things together. In this course, let's say I want to group the quizzes together because I also want to drop their lowest quiz score. So I'm going to add a category. I assign the name. When you add a category, you also get a chance to change the aggregation. I'm going to leave it on simple weighted mean of grades. I'm also going to say exclude empty grades. But because with quizzes, I promised to drop the lowest grade, I'm going to enter a 1 there. I'm going to scroll down and hit Save Changes. Whenever you add something, it always gets added to the bottom of the list in Gradebook Setup. So I have a category, but right now it's an empty category. The easiest way to move items into a category is to select them. Once you have them selected, come down here, Move Selected Items To, choose the category, hit Continue. So now I have a category, and it indicates that it's dropping the lowest. So now I feel good about my gradebook setup, but I'm kind of curious what students see. I'm going to scroll to the top. Rather than Gradebook Setup, I'm going to click the arrow and go to Grader Report. Here you'll notice these are the students' names. And here's an icon, a square. Looks kind of like a grid. If you click that, it's going to take you to that individual student. In this case, it's Grumpy Cat. So this is what Grumpy Cat's overall grade would be. It's going to show the scores. And coming down here, there's that category, and it's dropping the lowest. I hope this video helps.